No, don't clank with Foxes that do with Falcos. Like Falcon, Weak Knee, and NTSC.
Oh wait, that shouldn't be right because it doesn't clank if it's only like 9% higher damage, right? There's no way Jab does 9% more than Fox's side B.
No, I'm pretty sure.
It's 9%, right?
I don't know if that's true. I swear it does work against Fox's side B.
I thought
it's literally spacing sometimes with that.
Oh,
because
yeah, I know
it doesn't
it's spacing, but it's not based on damage, right? It's not because Falco's does more.
No. I've never heard that, but that sounds absolutely mad.
Alright, Fat Tino and Okameed, losers quarters. They have not played this tournament.
Okay, doesn't Okameed normally win these? I know Fat Tino won one of the recent ones.
Fat Tino, he might have won the last one actually.
Yeah. I feel like Fat Tino, generally speaking, is a player who's like okay at these matchups.
Yeah.
He's like, if you were to compare him to like, how?
I don't think like a lot of other Falcos like don't really have this problem with these weird matchups.
Yeah, I was just thinking because I feel like a lot of comparison is like done between Fat Tino and Toonie because they're both like quite, strong punish, kind of spacey destroyer people. But like Fat Tino, I feel like is generally just a lot more solid against Marth. Well, not Marth. Toonie's insane against Marth actually.
Toonie's really good.
But
Fat Tino's like
other
no
like
matchup.
like Samus, Luigi. I feel like Fat Tino got off to a better start in those matchups than perhaps Toonie did. So.
Yeah, he's definitely been learning them. Like he hasn't figured out Luigi until today, right? It's the first time he ever beat Nebs.
I thought he beat Nebs like the first time, but maybe I'm wrong.
Nah, I think first time they played, it was really close.
Yeah, okay.
He like almost beat Nebs and Sean.
Oh yeah, at LLL Plus.
Yeah.
Shout out to that
like
tournament.
that.
I lost to Sean with Donkey Kong that time. An occurrence which has never happened since.
Tino says Marth that Marth is his least worst matchup.
Yeah, I'm not that surprised. I feel like he'd be like good against Marth, and he normally beats Sean, right? So
I feel like Sean's taken like the like earlier ones, and Tino's taken like the last two, possibly three.
I feel like when I've seen them
so long.
I feel like there's just a tendency for Fat Tino to beat him in like losers round, losers ninths or something at LLLs.
I mean, it was weird because AC beat Fat Tino. It might have actually been the same tournament where he beat Sean.
Okay, I have a... Jack, you are so right. I mean, kind of like, his posture is so Prince of Boo-esque.
Yeah.
He's just like all the way in,
Just all the way in. Archie kind of does that too, right?
Archie kind of does, but it's like less intense.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Obi like pushes his personality a little bit forward, closer to the TV.
Now he's all smiles, but it's not going to be after like. Yeah, you see, there goes. I love Ameed's face when he plays.
He's really expressive.
It looks like he's like just wincing at like some truly disgusting shit that's happening.
Oh my god. Falco auto cancelled back it.
Or like he can't really see the screen all that well.
Oh.
He's like having to squint.
Yeah, I mean that's why he's so close, right?
Maybe. I have to imagine that his eyesight is pretty good, else he would have glasses.
Yeah, you can usually tell. Oh, he's dead.
Nice.
Yeah, they practice that at home.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like when he first like came back to the UK, the big thing with Okameed was that I thought his like tech chases had got a million times better because he used to be like basically very reliable at the games. Only about 50-50 on like tech chases.
Did he know? Did he? Oh, I actually have to ask him. He shot that laser like Shice, you saw that, right? Oh my god.
Honestly, Fat Tino, he could be a nerd.
He could be that could cover everything. If he does like a high laser, like there's like zero chance to get edge guarded there. Oh my god. That is crazy. They're still doing pretty well.
Falco's grabs against Pikachu can be good, but I think Okameed actually does know the SDI out, so...
Yeah, Falco's grabs definitely get nerfed quite a bit if you do an SDI.
Yeah, because like if you just do DI up and then the infamous wank DI, you should be fine.
Yeah, but then you just go a million places.
Yeah, you just go all the way up, and therefore you can't really combo off of it. So. Ooh,
Oh.
Okay, I'm kind of surprised that he didn't try something.
I thought he would forward smash again.
Yeah, to be fair, it's not like he could have like actually covered it, I think, because
No.
forward smash is like kind of level.
Yeah, with the
Okay.
sweet spot Fat Tino then.
Fat Tino, yeah, nice. Yeah, solid double dip.
Now
Okay.
last stock.
The neutral in this matchup is kind of weird as Falco. I actually think it's like really understandable as Fox, but as Falco I find it so much harder. I think the punish game is way better. Ooh, just
Just up to it 3 times.
yeah. The thing is that the way that Okameed DI'd, he was basically like he like DI'd out of like the normal hit and then DI'd out into the weak hits, which force you like more inwards.
Yeah, yeah.
So he like basically went into the hitbox that would like let
That
him
would-
keep getting
yeah.
comboed.
Yeah, I sometimes have that.
I mean, yeah, FD. This is the counter pick. You get grabbed, you die. It's
Yeah.
oh, dummy! Jesus, man.
Is
We're
the
better
chain
than
grab
this.
not true at that percent?
No, it works. And even if it isn't true, you can tech chase. So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
Pikachu is adequate at like reaction tech chasing. It's not as easy as like with Fox or Falcon or I guess Sheep, but it's fine.
Isn't
yeah.
Pikachu, Pikachu's like the same speed as Sheik, right?
Yeah, but his grab range is way
Oh,
shorter.
yeah, yeah.
She can also boost grab, so her grab range is like tripled when she does that. So just better tech chasing
Fat
tools.
Tino has a really good neutral on FD. I think a lot of Falcos actually do.
Yeah,
well,
I think
like-
this is
It's like,
it's a good stage for Falco in terms of neutral game.
yeah,
for sure.
like I feel like if you take out Punish, like Falco, this would be Falco's best stage. That's
I
one
think
of
it's still good for Falco in a
it's
bunch
still
of
really,
matchups.
yeah,
Like against Marth, I honestly think it's not that bad.
no, it's honestly not because you just control the ground and there's like Marth jumping shouldn't.
And it's better than I'd say like the punish game for Falco on FD is better than Fox's versus Marth. So because like you could just as Marth, you just do the DI one way, DI the other.
yeah. I mean, it like if you do get hit by one up there, getting juggled. Oh my!
Yeah, you can get juggle, but you can't get like up air true comboed unless you're unless you don't know.
Well, they could read you.
It's kind of I don't know. You
your
basically have to
SDI.
read your landing option.
I feel like the story. I've seen this a few times with Okameed. Like New Wave, I think he took like maybe Octopus here, or was it?
Yeah,
And then like
he slowly brings it back. I feel like his
his chain
execution
grabs just don't start great, but they end up clutching it
Working.
out.
Also, to be fair, Octopus is maybe one of the worst people I've ever seen against Pikachu. I think me and Octopus have played sets of Pikachu Falcon, and I'm like up like 3-0 in sets against him.
He almost won that game, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
Falling down there.
he's just way better now, to be fair, Octopus. I'd say he's like a similar standard to Okameed in terms of like his overall performance. Although the way he plays, obviously, there are certain
a
opinions. which
similar
you can have.
standard.
Yeah, I'd say he's like
You're
both.
trying to say he's Okameed level.
He's a bit below Okameed. Like Okameed is like basically 25th in the UK. He's in like that basically PR level.
I mean, I'll wager he's probably higher. I think he's like 24th. Like he
No, that's
wasn't.
a very minor amount. Basically, my point is that
Yeah, yeah,
Octopus
okay, yeah.
is like within 10 spots of Okameed if you were to make a rankings.
You beat him all the time. Like, oh my god.
I don't anymore.
How do you get gimped by Falco side B is Pikachu? You have like one of the longest up Bs in the game,
To be fair,
and you don't.
I don't know. Sometimes you just don't react, or you don't have your jump, and therefore you get tech locked out. Because you might be like doing,
Yeah, you
Doing
could
the
like
up
jump just before that. If
Yeah,
you jump
and then-
just before you get hit by the side
and then
B.
you're.
Yeah, you get falling. Oh, nice. We have the chat. Oh, I want to hear about Omi's future.
Yeah, go down. I want to read comments about me.
He has a big smile on his face.
Me doing 2 grabs in the middle of nowhere, achieving nothing.
Like that
Interesting.
aired a lot more than I've seen Marth's grabs air.
Okay,
You know
what
when-
are you doing? Oh dear. This is
my god.
the
2
punish
forward
game in this
smashes.
matchup, in my opinion, is basically the exact same as like what you should do against Marth. Basically, like
Yeah, it's kind of similar. Like the way I see them getting pillared.
yeah.
It's sort of like the
You have to.
double
I
jump.
think Pikachu is actually a little harder to pillar than Marth
You think
because
so? I mean, I usually see more Pikachu's getting comboed.
yeah, I don't know what it is. I feel like I guess Pikachu has the advantage that there are these sort of percents where you can't strictly true combo like the pillar combos. Pikachu definitely has like fast options that can like come out first.
Yeah, she's like better in disadvantage.
Is it she? I don't really remember.
She is. Oh. Alright, that's a dead bird.
Yeah. Okay, I feel like Omi can bring this back, but he needs to hit these chain grabs, which I feel like he didn't get any last set, right?
No, like
last
we didn't see like a full chain grab into death.
Ooh, okay, he's got the. Yeah, he's. I feel like. This is the thing, guys. Stop dash dancing before you try and tech chase. Just be in the position and then do it. Yeah, he's just missing all these tech chases, and then he's not. Basically, all the critical knockdowns he needs to get the start of the chain grab.
It might be hard for Pikachu actually, though, because if you think about it, like can she like grab like a power shielded get up attack?
No.
So grab range is so short, right? So
Yeah.
so he might want to
have
dash dance, and he can't crouch at 140.
Sometimes you have to do normal shield or like.
So I'm thinking if he has to dash dance because he can't shield, and if he's at 140, he can't crouch.
Also, if you do power shield, you can up smash. That's something to remember. You don't necessarily have to grab. Okay. No, Okameed. What's going on, man? You're better than this.
I mean, I've seen that a few times. It's a common thing where you're crouching, expecting
He's
to get
missing
up
even
attack.
his like recovery. This is.
Yeah, he's not going to he's not ledge dashing at all.
Yeah, he's looking way worse than he could be.
But this is all he needs.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, he got
a good solid Okameed gimp.
But Fat Tino smiles. He knows he kind of got.
Okameed looks. I mean, he looks stressed all the time, but he looks even more stressed.
Yeah, this is
the
really
stress
intense.
level is like different.
Damn! Look at that laser pressure.
Oh yeah. Fat Tino managed to get out of there before like the threat of the grab.
Top toe.
Oh, yep, nice bear.
Nice.
Okay, I think one thing which can be good is if you threaten that you're going to hold ledge, you can then cover a Pikachu trying to do the sort of high angle up, angle down. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I feel like Fat Tino.
You can like grab ledge preemptively.
Yeah, Fat Tino played totally adequate in terms of his punish, and then
Yeah, I feel like
Okameed